This episode of Weapon Talk, we're going to be talking about the bow staff. Bow staffs were mostly used by the Shaolin monks from Asia, and yes, they originated from Asia. Basically, it was just a long wooden stick, which they would use to whack people to defend themselves. This weapon is more like a defensive or hitting or like clubbing weapon. This thing could break your skull if you were strong enough. If your opponent you were fighting was strong enough with this, but it's not like a stabbing weapon like say a sword. Like this is just a long piece of wood carved and everything. To look like what we know today. But hey, if you want to go extra and if you're a little rich, you could get a metal one. Metal ones were twice as better as the wooden ones, but they were heavy as frick. Yeah. Okay. The bow staffs, they were quick since they were lightweight, probably weighed like around 2 pounds or 1 pound even. Just swing this motherfucker around. This could like stun enemies at some time. And the Shaolin monks were really good with this weapon too. Like this, but if you want a light weapon that looks cool but is light and good at the same time, I recommend the bow staff. So, what rating do I give this weapon? Well, it's quick and efficient. It's fast and lightweight. If you're good with this thing, you'll probably look badass and look like John Wick is using a bow staff. But this weapon could if your opponent has something like say a hammer or a warhammer or like a sword, and this thing breaks, you're fucked. But you can use like the two broken as like freaking clubs. But other than that. And also, this thing could get broken pretty easy. So, the rating I give the bow staff is a 26 out of 50. It's a relatively low score, but if it's a good weapon too. But I give the metal bow staff. If it was a metal bow staff, then yeah. Okay. The achievements of a metal bow staff is that it can take a lot more hits. It does a lot more damage since it's metal, but it's harder to move around. So I give the metal bow staff 33 out of 50. Yeah, it's a little bit higher score than than the wooden bow staff, but it still has some stuff holding it back. So yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.